Oh, my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, worship His holy name.
It's another lovely day. We're getting more fence posts in. We've got always so many things going on at one time. Now we're laying out the posts around the yard site. And we're also busy working in the bunkie. So I framed in a bathroom. We got the floor in. Anneesa's now painting the bathroom. And then I'll get back to that again to install the shower. If you notice here, that's the siding for this guy. So that's going to be going on very soon as well. Before I do that, we're going to frame a little porch roof on here. So I got to get ready for that. I also need to bend up some trim. I got some metal trim to do up here yet. And then we'll go ahead and get all that siding wrapped on there. The swallows are now done. They had a nest in the boiler room beside here. So that's all done now. And I'm guessing these guys are as well. So a lot of people are asking, why haven't we finished this? Well, one of the reasons is because the swallows were nesting up in the... well, it's not in the house, I guess, but in the eaves, I guess. So we couldn't finish off the metal trim because they had their babies in there. We wanted them to finish that up. So we'll make sure they're done, and then we can also finish that metal work up at the very top, and then we'll be able to finish the siding as well. So right now we're getting these posts done, come around the yard. This will be our yard site, and then we're gonna go, I don't know, in here somewhere, and then from there we're gonna go to this tree. Is one of the next steps, as well as finishing up the front of the laneway all the way up to the front there. Lots of posts to go in. Then we got to do all the bracing, the laterals, horizontal pieces, all the wires for bracing, and then finally we'll start stretching the mesh onto the post. Today we've got a special guest on the farm. Timur is out here helping us out. He wanted some work to do. He figures lawyer work isn't real work, and so he wanted to come out here and help us with some physical stuff. So not only is he a good lawyer and a good friend, he's also a pretty good worker. Hey, we're putting him to use here today. Loading the posts up here so we can go ahead and sharpen one side, and that makes it a little easier to stick them in the ground. I'm ready. Now, if any of you are wondering, why aren't you helping your son? Why are you standing there watching? Well, because I don't have a tripod, so he has to suffer all on his own for a moment while I film you, or film him, and show you what we're doing.
Pretty bad, huh?
Hey?
That's pretty bad. I have to work for myself.
Oh, terrible. You want me to help you cry?
Sure.
You're good? Now we need the rest.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got him drilling holes now. He's had a couple practice holes, now he's ready to go. Uh-oh, this happens. Now he's got it jammed. Oh, I think they're gonna get it. No? Back in business. Excellent. Making great progress. So we're up at the front here. This is where we would come in. Not completely done yet. Eventually this will come through, but we're still talking about maybe building a store here or something. This one runs through already, and that's our gate to come in the lane. Eventually we'll put a gate in there. So we're now up both sides of the laneway here. And long term, we're going to plant trees in between this space and the fence. We haven't got there yet. So anyway, it's very enjoyable having the extra help today. Getting it done. We're now going to move into the field across from the shop. We're going to finish that portion up to the tree. And then that concludes this side, other than the back and forth. On the edge of the garden, we got to do one up and down to keep the sheep out of the garden. And then we'll do another one on the far end. And then all that's left is the piece behind the workshop there. Slowly but surely. Loads of weeds to do here too. I haven't been up here really hard. Well, I have, but I haven't really looked. But we got to get rid of all this weeds here soon. Try to keep it down. Trees are doing very well. They all took hold. I'm not sure how many trees are here. There's quite a number of them here. We're going to get more yet. And then we've got a bunch of trees around the edge there too. Apple trees and stuff. And we also want to get some pear trees in here yet as well. I don't know if we'll do that this year or not. We'll see. Sunflower's doing real well all the way along the edge. I think I'll get one of the kids to update you guys on all the garden stuff. Maybe this week I'll get them to take some videos. So anyway, all in all, very nice. Got all these posts in. Everywhere where it transitions, we get posts closer together for brace posts. So we'll show you that when we get that far. Well, we're getting lots of work done now. It is warm. No, not as bad as last week. I don't even know what it is, 28 degrees maybe, but we're just working in the hot sun. We're busy mowing a path here. It's supposed to go to just kind of past the tree, but you can see I went on an angle. So I mowed there just with the whippersnipper, just trying to clear a path so we can walk and work and get our laser set up. But I went too far over. So I went there and I went back, and then Wes is just raking it up into a windrow. We'll scoop it up, feed it to the calves later. So I gotta just cut a wee bit more out of here yet, and then we're gonna run a straight line from here to just this side of that big tree. The goal, I'll try to draw you folks a map here, I guess, but the tree is right here. Okay, that's the tree. So the goal is that we're going to have a fence running this way. That's not a very straight fence, but we're going to make it straighter than that, don't worry. And we're going to have a fence running this way. And this way. Okay, so this fence is going to go this way eventually. Alright, and then this is the highway. Yeah, so this is going to be the corrals behind the barn. This is going to be a walk alley so we can get the cattle back here. And then we want to run this one on an angle here, with the hope of leaving that tree outside of the fence in kind of its own area. And then we'll probably set up some benches here because it's just a beautiful spot. And then this will stay open so I can drive straight through here. Well, there'll be a gate here, I guess. So yeah, this will still come straight through. Hang on, gotta think this through. No, there'll be another fence here at that point. There'll be another fence. And that'll allow us to go straight through into these back fields, or we can close the gate and we can run the cattle around this corner into other pastures. It's all long term, but we've planned for that now. So right now all we're doing is this guy. This fence will be coming in, this, and back up to the house. That's what we're working on right now. And then we're going to do this other one here and across. And then that'll be it for now, as far as I know. So it's a matter of planning how we can make it all work. Anneesa's got it visualized in her head to have that tree in an area where we can still have a nice spot to just go for a picnic or whatever. It's a beautiful tree, actually. It looks far from here. I don't know if it will when you see it, but on my camera it looks far, but in real life it's not terribly far away. And in this area here will all be corral. We'll put up wind fences here as well. Long term, we're going to build processing area here with a bit of a tub and a snake. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. We'll show you eventually. But it's just an area for processing cattle. And then also a head gate in this area, plus loading chute. So trucks will be able to come in the laneway here, turn around in this yard, and back up to a loading chute for loading cattle or sheep, whatever we got going on. And this also gives us a lot of room. There's 31 meters from these posts to the shop. Gives us room to work with our wagons, tractors, equipment. We can park stuff here. We have plans of also building stuff in the shop, and so once it's built we could set it along the side of the fence here probably. Lots of work. Tired yet, or can we keep working?
Not bad.
Hey?
Probably keep working.
Probably keep working?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no stopping you, right? You're a machine.
Except for when I'm tired.
Except for when you're tired. The rest of the time you're a machine. Yeah?
Half the time.
Half a machine?